Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
And welcome back to Sahara Football. As usual, I am your host, Selassie Fiawe. We all know how COVID-19 has impacted the world so far. We all know how it has changed how we do a lot of things. And it's great to see the Black Stars players and the captain of the side, AYEW, led by him, present some PPEs to the Ghana Football Association to help in the fight against COVID-19. On Friday, the Black Stars players, those who were called up in the latest Black Stars game that was supposed to be played before COVID-19 impacted, and some of the players who haven't played for the Black Stars in a while made a donation of sorts to the Ghana Football Association. We are also going to look at the plan for women's football that has been laid out by CAF on Friday on their website, and we all know what COVID-19 did. It led to the cancellation of the African Women's Cup of Nations in 2020. So many people felt that CAF had really abandoned women's football. It would mean that there will be no tournament or there will be no game for the women to play in before they go out to play the Women's World Cup that is in 2023. So CAF has laid out a 4-year plan that will look to focus on women's football and its development. As usual, if you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to the channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. I'll start from the camp of the Ghana Black Stars, and the Black Stars players have done immensely well. Led by the captain of the Black Stars, AYEW, they donated some PPEs to the Ghana Football Association. In this video here, with a presentation made by the players, the Ghana Black Stars team presented PPEs, fit nose mask, including nose mask, amounting to 100,000 Ghana cedis to the Ghana Football Association to be distributed to Ghanaians as their contribution to the fight against COVID-19. Items included hand sanitizers and branded nose mask. Now, the Black Stars Management Committee Chairman George Amwako presented the items to Ket Okreku, the GFA President, at the headquarters. We make this presentation on behalf of our players, Black Stars players. In view of the COVID-19 pandemic, members of the team decided to make contributions towards this presentation we are making this afternoon. The contributions put together came up to the tune of 100,000 Ghana cedis. The Black Stars management is presenting the GFA's onward distribution to the general public. On behalf of the GFA, Ket Okreku commended the players for not only thinking about their health, but the health of the Ghanaian populace. This is what he said. This is a big surprise, honestly, for the FA to receive this amazing support from our own players, our gallant Black Stars players who have been thinking about not only their health, but also the health of our general populace. So it is very, very gratifying that members of our senior national team, the Black Stars, make this amazing contribution of 100,000 Ghana cedis that has been used to purchase PPEs for the use of the general public. On behalf of the Executive Council, we will extend a heartfelt gratitude to our players and members of the Black Stars Management Committee for their amazing support. These items will be distributed across and it will reach the homes of many. We thank you very much, and may the Almighty God bless us all, the GFE President added. And I have to say kudos to the Ghana Black Stars players. AYEW on his Twitter handle thanked the players who contributed to this amazing gesture, and I have to say they've done pretty well. I'm happy that they made this contribution. I'm really happy about it, and we wish them the very best. We hope this goes a long way to help in this fight against COVID-19, which has really brought us to a standstill across the world. Wherever you are across the world, COVID-19 has impacted you one way or another. There's no denying that, and this will go a long way to soften the blows that COVID-19 has given to the entire Ghanaian populace. A big thank you to the Black Stars players, and we hope COVID-19 goes sooner rather than later. I move on to my next story. It has to do with women's football. COVID-19, the virus, the coronavirus, has brought a standstill to women's football. The 2020 African Women's Cup of Nations will not come off, and due to that, there were many talks in the media and across and amongst the women's footballers that the CAF, Confederation of African Football, did not prioritize women's football. They came under a lot of scrutiny, and recently CAF have brought out a strategy for women's football. Today it was released officially on their website, and it laid out how women's football was going to be developed. The strategy is built on 5 main priorities: development, competitions, marketing and promotion, professionalism and leadership, and social impacts. Now, under development, they'll look to accelerate the growth of the women's game at all levels, all across Africa, by facilitating more playing opportunities for women and girls, and providing increased and more improved training opportunities for technical staff involved in the women's game, and linking capacity building training building courses to the development programs and competitions. Now, for the competitions are the greatest drivers of football development. To increase the number of women's competitions for club, notably in the CAF Women's Champions League, the marketing and promotion will look to create a strong and unifying women's football brand for Africa that leverages African values and has a regional and global appeal, fueled by the spirit of family, passion, and culture. For the professionalism and leadership, it is to ensure our efforts towards the growth of the women's game are sustainable by working with stakeholders to professionalize the structures surrounding women's football on and off the field, and increase the female administrators. Social impact will look to leverage the power of football to socially impact on African women and girls positively. Also, the use of football as a tool to educate the girl child and empower and encourage participation. So, under these 5 headings, this is how CAF is looking to grow the women's football. CAF President Ahmad said, "Today is a historic day for women's football in Africa. The launch of the CAF Women's Football Strategy is in line with our commitment to give hope to the youth across the continent and to develop women's football at all levels. It sets out a clear roadmap for specific actions which will revolutionize women's football. My gratitude goes out to the key stakeholders and experts who took part in putting together the strategic document, which is the beginning of many things to come. Hashtag it's time, it's now." Isha Johansson, chairperson of the organizing committee of women's football, also said the strategy is a follow-up on CAF's Women's Football Symposium in 2018. "We have now established strategies and drawn up a roadmap which we believe will enhance the development of women's football across the continent in all areas and levels, from leadership, governance, technical, education, strategic partnership, and grassroots. Hashtag it's time, it's now." And finally, Desiree Ellis, head coach of South Africa women's national team, said, "I am very excited that a CAF women's football strategy, which will definitely improve women's football on the continent and creating more playing opportunities for players. The game is evolving, and as a continent, we need to keep up. It's time, it's now." I'm happy the women's football is getting some attention, much needed attention, and I think it's time, it's now. What do you think about the strategy that CAF has laid out here? I'll leave a link to the full video and explanation of the strategies that CAF has laid out in this document, and let me know what you think about it. What do you think about this strategy? So that has been it for today. I've been talking to you about the Black Stars players' donation to the GFA, PPEs, hand sanitizers, and other stuff to help in the fight against COVID-19. 100,000 Ghana cedis was the amount that totaled the things that was put. Kudos to the Black Stars players and CAF's strategy to help prioritize and make women's football much more interesting and see the participation of women's football, focus on women's football is set in motion. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one.